Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, and welcome to 1minutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about the unit turn and how you can use the unit turn to be more efficient, more effective, make less errors, and be faster on the tennis court. Now, 99% of the players that I've worked with, maybe even more, they make the unit turn with a fundamental flaw. I want to show you what that flaw is, how it affects your game, and what you can replace it with to be more effective on the court. Now, the unit turn is not just called turn. Why isn't it just called turn? Because 99% of the players that I've met or worked with, the moment that they ascertain that it's a forehand, then they simply turn the whole body. This is a turn of the body. We don't call it a turn, we call it a unit turn. And you must understand that the unit turn is from the waist up to the shoulders. And so a correct unit turn is when we turn like so. And my feet have just twisted and turned a little bit, but they haven't stepped. So correct and incorrect. Let me show you from this direction. So correct and incorrect. Let's have a look at the difference between the correct and incorrect movements. So if I was playing in this direction, then if I turn the whole body, then inevitably I have to step backwards. And so if the ball is close to me, then I'm likely to play it stepping backwards and falling backwards. And this is bad, but it's even worse if I want to go forwards, because I step back and now have to fight the momentum of my own body to move forwards. And so it's a very slow and inefficient way of moving. If I just coil from the correct unit turn, then now the ball comes, I coil, and I move forwards. It's easy to see the difference of the efficiency of the two movements. Okay, we'll have a look in this direction. So now I turn, I move back, I move forwards. Or I coil and I move forwards. So we don't want to turn with the whole body. We want to turn with the unit, which is from the shoulders down to the waist. The hips will turn naturally. So if you just think of the body, then everything else takes care of itself. So let's just have a look at what we actually want to do to make this movement efficient, more effective, and make you faster on the court. So then we're in our ready position. We'll have a relatively wide stance. And the moment that we know that the ball is coming, for example, to the forehand, then we want to make the unit turn. And what happens is the heels come off the ground. It's very important. When the heels come off the ground, we will bend and we will go into an athletic stance. So the heels come off the ground, the knees will bend, and now I turn the body from the waist. And now from this position, I'm able to push in different directions, and I also have the strength of my abdominals to turn and drive me back into the ball. Looking at it from this direction, okay, so I see, oh, it's a forehand, the heels come off the ground, and that means that I've naturally gone into an athletic stance using the lower body, and my abdominals are ready to drive me into the ball. So check this out in your game or your player's game. The vast majority of players that I meet, they say it's the same on the backhand, they will simply turn. No. The first movement is heels come off the ground, right? Coil the body, and then you step and hit. This is so much more efficient. It gives you more power, it gives you more consistency, and it's a quicker movement. So check this out in your game and let me know how it works for you or your players. If you like my ideas on tennis, check out the books on Amazon. We have books on every aspect of the game, and the books are truly unique because we all use different learning senses at different times. Using the books, you can see clear illustrations of the technique of the game. You can see very, very clear explanations of both the science and simple solutions on how to play the game better. And everything is linked to YouTube videos, so you can see the information, you can read it, or you can watch the video. All the learning senses are communicated to at the same time. Or if you want more personalized help, have a look at what we're doing with online coaching. We're helping players of all ages and all levels. For more information on this, have a look at the website or email me. So, don't make the inefficient unit turn of 99% of the players. You don't just turn, you turn the heels come off the ground, coil from the waist, and you'll find that your game is more efficient, you have less errors, and you're faster. I hope you enjoyed today's session, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.